Hello. I've decided to try work next Monday. So I've not been in a cab for at least 2 months. So I opened the door. It was like a scene out of an Indiana Jones film. There was just spider webs everywhere. I looked like I had a hairnet on. I've got a message, an email from somebody who asked me if I wanted to be a YouTube influencer. I'm not sure what one of those is. So I would influence you into watching a program. I don't like American humour, basically. I think they should be investigated by the Fraud Squad because they're done as comedians and they don't make me laugh. But I've taken to the programme Scrubs. If you've never watched it, you should watch it. It's brilliant. So the first, because it's been so long, I'm going to have to refer to my notes. So the first one is from a chap called Jim Walker. He made me laugh a lot when he told me this. He said he was bored sitting at the London Bridge rank and four drunks come up. He said I was well chuffed, I was on point. Four drunks come up. They're four veterans. And they want car shorten. And he thought, lovely, I can go home from there. So he dropped three of them off and he had the address of the last one who was asleep. And he said he's knocked on the door and this veteran's wife opened the door in a nightdress and a broken arm. She's laid into him. She went, "You bastard. You know I can't open a tin of beans at the moment." So Jim struggled to get this former soldier into his house, and he said I'd laid him on the bed. Come downstairs. He said to her, his wife, "Would you like me to open you a tin of beans?" She said, "I'd love you to open me a tin of beans." So he's done her beans on toast, made her a cup of tea, and she wanted his address, and she sent him a thank you letter, which is tremendous. So, Jim Walker, lads and ladies. Oh, blimey. Yeah, there's one. I picked up a South African couple. I don't know what the chap's name was, but the lady was called Michelle. And they're in the Kew Grill, obviously in Kew Gardens. Even as a cabbie, I don't know where that is. He said there was no one else left in the restaurant. He said they was having a couple of brandies before they leave. And he said he's called the waiter over. And he said, that I've got to pay the bill. He said, there's a tip. He said, and give this £20 to the chef. He said, that was a remarkable steak. And tell him thank you. He said, 5 minutes later, the chef's come out, sat down, shook his hand. He said, thank you very much, blah, blah, blah. He said, I spent the next 10 minutes trying to educate the chef into improving his barbecue steaks. He said, when we got outside, Michelle went to me, "I can't believe you've done that." He went, "What?" He said, "You know who that is?" He said, "No." She said, "That's Anthony Worrell Thompson." He said, he said, she's constantly reminded me of my mistake with Anthony Worrell Thompson. So, there's a... Tube strike day. Good day to work. The lady gets in and only wants down the road and she's apologising. That's all right. That's the luck of the draw. Next she asks him if he wants any business. At traffic lights he turns round and she's got all her privates on show. And he said, "No, not at all. Thank you very much." She said, "I've got to come out and do a bit of work." She said, "I need to pay my electricity bill." He said, so he gave her a tenner. Which is what cabbies do. Well, I do anyway. I don't know about others. So, next one is a favourite cab ride of mine. It was probably about 12 o'clock at night outside the Coronet in in Notting Hill. I was just about to say Tower Hill. I'm an idiot. And this lady's about 70, 75, something like that. She says, I'm very sorry, son. She said, I've had a few drinks. She said, I've just nailed my first ever acting role. I said, oh, all right then, congratulations. It's not a problem. Not lots of people have had a drink this time of night. And she wants where Taxi House was in Woodfield Road. And when we got there, she said, would you mind coming in with me just to see I get on board my barge? Which what we do, I don't pull away till a woman's got a key in the door, which low traffic neighbourhoods are going to cause a problem. So we've gone through the security gate, drove forward to the canal, and she went, what one do you reckon's mine? I said, how would I know? She said, that bleeding thing there, the blue thing. So I said, what's wrong with that? She said, what's wrong with that? He bought it, her husband, and didn't ask me. Painted it blue, didn't ask me. What do you think he called it? I said, I really don't know. She said, Pogue Mahone. I said, well, what's wrong with that? What does that mean? She said, it means kiss my arse in Gaelic, which is what the Pogues were initially called. But they had to change it to, I think, to get on Irish telly and stuff like that. But if you like the stories, please press the subscribe button. It's very helpful. And I'll be back.